Welcome back, everybody, to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. It is Business Monday. We just had John Carroll on talking about insoles globally. I mean, it doesn't get any better. And that they're developing a product that could probably even get Mary and I slam dunking in the NBA.
Awesome.
It's all good. Mary Sadlier, Adventures, Ad Guru. You guys are a little bit global these days.
We are, yes. We've continued to grow our Miami office. We have our team in Argentina as well, doing a lot of work in Latin America with some really exciting clients like Welch Allen, AOC Monitors, Oster, the blender people, so continue to grow that, which is fun.
You know, everybody wants to say that they work in Argentina, just for the exotic nature of it.
Sure.
Yeah, go local, we're in Argentina. Not really, but it sounds great.
Brush up on your Spanish.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys have really big news. You've just been one of those mainstay, constantly growing advertising agencies in this market, marketing firms, communications firm, and you've just leaped to new space.
We did,
Big fancy new space with all sorts of things going on.
Yeah, as of January, we were excited. We had a great spot in Providence, and we just recently relocated to East Providence. Up in what we're calling the East Providence Innovation Complex.
Did you just brand that?
Of course.
Yes,
that's what we do, Josh.
Did you use the word Mecca too? Because that always makes it sound good.
But I'll let Steve know about
that.
Yeah, please. So we're excited though. So we doubled our space from where we were previously. So we're only in our phase one of it right now, but by springtime we'll be in the whole part of it, which will include new studio space. We'll have 2 studios, a radio recording studio, an area we're calling the Collabs, which will have 8 large conference rooms so we can host events at our space, and then a whole area for our edit suites and our video team to be able to kind of pump out the content that our clients are demanding.
You are up Allens Avenue, kind of by the port area over in that, it used to be kind of jewelry world over there back in the day, but now it's got, the hospitals are in that complex as well. How much space did you have over there? How much do you have in, what's it called, the Innovation Hub of East Providence?
EPIC, you can say the EPIC, East Providence Innovation Complex. So we were in about just over 15,000 square feet in our previous space, and really with the growth we've had with our clients and how much we're doing with them, we're running out of space. So we had an opportunity to purchase this building in East Providence. So we'll be doubling the square foot for Adventures, and then we also have a couple of tenants that are going to be staying on with us. So we're excited about that. So yeah, so we've got 30,000 square feet of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, or think
is there
work
a water
and play
slide,
space.
anything like that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, but we are. Once springtime comes, we'll have our. Everyone loved our rooftop deck in our old space, so we'll have to have our new outdoor area, Oasis, we'll call it. It won't be on the roof.
You're going to brand everything over there.
We will, of course. Yes.
What's the nature of your success and growth? I mean, I think Providence has always been a hotbed of ad agencies going back to, Leonard Monahan that I worked at, Donna Shank and Kay, and a bunch of others, and RDW got big for a while, and Duffy and Shanley's had some success. Is it that you've been able to diversify and mix your sort of services and product mix?
I think so, yeah. I mean, we really started as a design boutique, probably more like a Leonard Monahan did. And then as we've grown, we've added our research capabilities, our insight, user experience, a full design team, our whole content creation team, video team, and then, of course, the digital and tech team. So, and I think really, we've been able to, everyone will say it's so hard to get talent in Rhode Island, but like you just said, there's a great history of very creative talent. You've got great universities where we've got a great internship program. We've worked with everyone. Certainly RISD and a lot of the writers and stuff that come out of some of the liberal arts schools have been really beneficial with us. We've also, through our internship programs, is how we've hired a lot of people. We've also taken advantage of some of the state programs, the Governor's Workforce Grant Program, and then even more recently with some of the recent grads that are on the team, there's the whole Wave Maker program, which really helps those kids. The biggest thing they're talking about, I remember when I started in the business 30 years ago, the starting salary ask is a lot bigger than it was, and that's mostly due to having to pay off student loans. These kids can't afford to not get those big asks. So the Wave Maker program has been instrumental for us to really help these kids offset some of those payments that they have.
Challenges in Rhode Island to growth. There's been so much consolidation. We were just talking the other day in the green room. It used to be Providence Gas and Narragansett Electric, and there was a Northern Rhode Island gas company, and there was an Aquidneck Island gas company. No, they're all owned by a British company now. How do you continue to sort of feed the beast, and how much of your business is Rhode Island based?
Yeah, I'd say a good half of our business is Rhode Island based. Like I said, our Miami office has certainly been instrumental in helping us get into some of those larger household name type clients. And I just think it's just staying steady. It's building relationships. It all goes back to being a relationship business, and just working with people and trying to do the right thing. And like I said, working to grow our workforce with great students and great kids. So,
you worked with Commerce on financing the building?
No, we worked with on the SBA, worked with us on that. So, but Commerce, I have to say, from the outset was really helpful. And one of the things that when we were talking about expanding our space was also being able to afford new employees that we wanted to bring on board. So we were able to work with them on the workforce development grants and as well as the qualified job tax incentive programs. And we worked with them on that starting last summer. So by getting a little support to hire an extra 10 people, we now have lots of space and got to keep working to.
And then what's the job breakdown between here and down south?
The majority of our employees are here in Rhode Island. Again, I think it's a lot of people love the quality of life here. We have a smaller team of about 6 or 7 in Miami, and then a working space in New York City.
Right.
And then Argentina is a partnership with a firm down there.
Do you get to go down to Argentina on a regular basis?
I have not. I'm happy just to get to Miami in the wintertime.
I'm overjoyed to get to Pawtucket on a Tuesday. We're simple here at Go Local. What do you see the future? There's always, I think the number one sport is discussing the Rhode Island economy and whether it's good or bad or sustainable. Obviously, there's at the national level, there's wonderfully low unemployment. Wages maybe aren't as good as people would like to see post the Great Recession. Stock market's okay. Where do you think the economy is going? Marketing firms, fortunately or unfortunately, are usually the first to feel the pain, having been in the industry myself for a number of years. What do you see? What do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, we see growth. Absolutely. We want to take these kind of bold risks we have over the past year if we didn't. And again, I think it's building relationships, and I also think it's not always counting on the really big campaigns. It's being able to be nimble enough to work with some smaller companies on some of their campaigns and being able to scale that type of business. And I also think by having diverse services, you often see, I think when times are really great, people spend tons of money. And when they come back, they're more thoughtful, but they'll spend more time on research and being more strategic. And we do the strategy and the creative. So we kind of bring both to the table. So
when will you be all in, all complete? When will the big open house be? Maybe we'll do a Go Local live
from
oh
my gosh,
the big
that would be
open
great.
house.
Yeah. I don't know.
Will it be open bar? That will be the key question.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Top shelf.
We want to come over about 1:30 in the morning, and we'll go live then.
We'll go live then. Okay. That'll be the dance party. We usually have an epic party after the party, so it'll be good. But yeah, we're figuring May. I think May would be safe. Our phase 2 is going to be ready in March, but it'll give us a little bit of time to kind of get settled and everything, and the deck, and get the flowering things outside and all that. But I think May is a safe bet.
That's great. Will Brian get invited as well?
Absolutely. Yes. He's family practically. So.
He's family. We adopted him last year. Congratulations on all the success. It's great to see, Rhode Island startup success stories, and the idea of getting to go to Argentina is big. It's big. I think that should be your number one selling point. Forget the paying off these college loans.
The loans.
Argentina. Congratulations, Mary Sadlier from Adventures, homegrown Rhode Island business, now doing work around the country and even down in South America. Congratulations on all the success.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break right now. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee talking about the problems down in Newport with the gas state of emergency and what Rhode Island needs to do to fix some of these issues. Thanks.